Hi, everybody. My name's Amy, and I'm with agent for VIPS. I wanted to talk to you about passports. That's a question that comes up on a lot of Facebook groups where people are sailing and talking about sailing and wanting to know if they need a passport. You will be told that on closed loop tour you do not need a passport. So you start your cruise and you end your cruise in the same location. A lot of people are under the misguided perception that you do not need a passport. There are several countries that need a passport, regardless whether it's a closed loop tour or not. So my rule of thumb is if you're going out of the United States, you need a passport. So please get a passport. I want to share something with you. I've got something pulled up on my screen over here that I'd like to share with you. Okay. Um, Hopefully you can see it. I can't ask you. Um, okay, so right over here on this screen, I have been doing some digging and trying to figure out what countries require a passport. Um, Not all of these. I haven't dug well enough, but I've got some. I am not sure about Honduras. I not sure. I don't think they require a passport. Um, then you got the Alaskan cruise, and this really is if you start in Vancouver and you end in Vancouver, you're going to need a passport. There's also some excursions on the uh, Alaskan cruise that you may need a passport for. It just goes on, and I mean, you can pause this and look at it as much as what you want. Also, here's a website that you may want to visit, and this will give you some more information on what is required for where you are going. So, this may be something that you want to visit before you book a cruise. Your travel agent should be knowledgeable enough to be able to tell you if you ask. But ultimately, it is your responsibility to have the documentation that you are required to have when you cruise. So just take that responsibility, run with it. Get a passport. Um, Now, I want you to see this because what I did is I Googled passports and the people are scamming all the time. I just had a lady who renewed her passport, or she thought she did, online, and she came to one of these. I don't know where she came, but she came to one of these and it was a scam. And they took her money, and obviously they were not renewing her passport. Whenever you're looking at renewing your passport or anything that has to do with the government, make sure it's a .gov um, address. So you can always go to a .gov when you Google it. Just kind of a word of warning, be careful with Google. I have heard of people Googling like Royal Caribbean's phone number and calling it, and it sounds like somebody from Royal Caribbean picks up and they go and pay their bill to a scammer, and then their bill is not paid on Royal Caribbean. So go to the Royal Caribbean site and get the Royal Caribbean phone number for customer service. Do not Google it. That is what I've got for you today. I appreciate everybody and thanks for listening.